Right, I'm going to attempt to make a cable tidy with some shelving, using that, and it's going to live there if all goes well. So I've done some holes. These are to mount these battens to the wall. These for here are to mount the shelf, and it'll be to mount the wood also to this. And this one here is another two, and they're to mount obviously the baton to the wall. And I'll give you a step by step as I'm doing it. I'm not professional at this, but it's just an idea I had, so I thought I'll try it, and I thought I'd try film it and see how it goes. Right, so I've put all these pilot holes in. I've used these pilot holes to mark on this wood. But what you've got to remember is it needs to still stay the same. So, this is the top. I've marked a B for the bottom. And when I mount this to the wall, I don't want to mount it this way around. It actually wants to go this way around. And I've marked an arrow to show which way it goes up as well. And that way, it should be all in perfect symmetry with each other. So I put some countersink holes in so that the screws will go all the way through and into the wall. So now the next bit is to literally attach the left hand screw top into the wall, and that's the only screw I'll put in, and I'll show you as for why in a moment. So now I've got the batten on the wall. How I did it so I could make sure it was straight was the first countersunk hole and guide hole is I used that. I drilled a hole through, put the marker after measuring a distance from the bottom of the TV to the top of the batten, and obviously measuring the space here. And then what I did is screwed that in, slightly loose, and then lifted it this side with a spirit level on top here, so that I knew it was level, and I marked this hole first with a long bit, so I didn't drill the hole in the wall, just marked it, and I did the same for this bottom one here and this bottom one here. Then I drilled the holes for the wall plugs, or roll plugs depending what you call them, and now we've got this batten on to mount the wood onto. So what I've done now is I've put the bottom batten on. I've done the same as the last time, done the left hand side hole, piloted for the wall plug, and then levelled off and piloted that. What I've got to do now is attach this board. It's got 4 holes, so we don't see the screw holes. I'm going to go for the 2 centre ones, and that's top and bottom, and then I've got some shelves to add. So when your shelves are added, you shouldn't see 4 screw holes on each level, just 2, and you should barely be able to see them, and I'm hoping to get some stickers to cover that. So now I'm going to attempt to mount this to there, and hopefully all goes well. So now I've got this screwed on, and these should be perfect holes for these shelves that are going to go up, and we are putting pictures on these, so that should cover them 4 screw holes that you see. All being well, I've done the measurements correct. As I said earlier, I am not a DIY expert, an amateur. Oh, just need to hide all the cables and fit some LEDs, and then it's done. That's it all up now, and if we switch the lights off, it's like just got to put some decorations on and all done.